Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sunnystreams from Sunnyside, Royals of Cora, an upcoming indie animated musical pilot about 4 magical royals. And I am your host, the creator, showrunner, whatever you want to call me. And this is the co-animation director, Mystical.
Hello.
Who is always on the grind, animating for you all to watch and making beautiful thumbnails like the one you are witnessing today. How's that for a co-animation director? Yeah. That's what I thought you were gonna say. So, welcome. Welcome, Dev. Welcome, the Real Wolf Dragon. Welcome, It's Arrow Ace Peep. Welcome, Salty. Welcome, Easy. Welcome, Sylvester. Welcome, Snow in Space. Someone said Mystical. Love you, darling.
Hello.
And we did just want to let you guys know that this is some kind of a 30K special, because somehow, and we are all very grateful, though we have reached 30,000 subscribers. This is not crazy. On the last stream, we barely hit 20, or we're about to. Let me so feel free to stay along for the ride. I don't know. Watch the show. Ask any questions you may have about the series. Also, I did want to thank people, well, all of you. I wanted to thank you for something I didn't even know there was to thank you for, which was, we have accumulated 2 million views on YouTube, apparently. That's so weird. Isn't it, Mystical?
Yeah.
2 million people have seen Crescenta's face. Wow. Thank you, YouTube algorithm. Welcome, Tara. I know, right? It's our always Nairobi Luna. Luna. We all love Luna in this place. Thank you. Oh my god, we're streaming on Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
Hello, Cookie Hunter. Hello, Seas World. You're literally obsessed. We're obsessed with you. Thank you. You caught a stream on time. Welcome, JC. Sorry everyone, just figuring something out real quick as we speak regarding a potential technical issue. So just hang in there, don't move a muscle. Hey, I said don't move a muscle. Oop. That certainly is not what I was trying to do. Hello, YouTube? YouTube? Okay. Oh my goodness! Ruru! Ruru is in the chat, Mystical.
Hello.
That's the person that made the Crescenta gif. Can I just say thank you so much, Ruru, that you actually like made our day with that. And please post that gif in the community server because we love it so much and we will 1,000,000% use it a lot. Can everyone just hype up Ruru in the chat? Hello, Felissa. Finally. Okay. Anyways, fixed the issue. But yes, Ruru, you are a star. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, you can find it in our community posts. Yeah, we just, I guess we weren't able to stream last Friday because Mystical was on a trip. How was it? Tell us all about it, Mystical.
Oh, I was just visiting family in California. It was hot. Really hot.
What did you do about that?
Sit in front of a fan most of the time.
Did you go anywhere?
We went to downtown LA, but nothing.
That's
too
cool.
big.
Did you see anyone recognizable?
No. Downtown LA ain't that special.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Eli. SROC reminds me of Winx Club because of the home planets and the magic school. Well, you know what? That's a comparison I can live with. So, if that seemed personal, it's because I was just talking about people comparing us to a certain other project a few minutes ago. And comparing it quite often. AKA swarming us with dozens and dozens upon dozens of comments. Oh my god, you posted the GIF! The GIF! And the art channel, and the fan art channel of the server. I wonder if I can put that in the stream forever. Just have Crescenta dancing in the corner. Next to Crescenta. That is gonna make every stream a million times better. I hope you all know this. Oh my god. It works. Now, she will forever live on. In every single stream. Where's Crescenta? Why can't I move Crescenta? There we go. Welcome.
Unstoppable force meets immovable object. Crescenta will not be moved.
Welcome to the family, little Crescenta GIF. Crescenta will treat you well. And thank you to Ruru for making this beautiful thing. It actually just made the stream look so much better. Everyone's freaking out. Crescenta is so... Yes, she is. No, they're best friends. That's what Ruru said. They are best friends. And you know what? She is the best kind of chaotic gremlin. So, Mystical is currently using Clip Studio. So Studio Paint. And some of our other animators happen to use Toon Boom. How much longer will the proof of concept take? Not sure at the moment. Just be patient with us and stay in the loop. I know, and it works so well, Cookie Hunter. The GIF. That's a really important note, Dev. Yeah. Most of our team is made of college students, so you know, with college season starting back up, you know, things will be at a bit of a slower pace. Thank you, Ruru. Someone said, I know this is an awful question, but who is most likely to play Dress to Impress in the Sunnyside cast?
Placenta.
Yeah. We all say in unison. That's so true, Pancake. She would start beefing someone. Or she would just feel in a trolly, silly, goofy mood and just go around and like copy people. Just to start an argument. Zephyr secretly, I totally agree with that, Felissa. Zephyr is definitely a Dress to Impress player. Yeah, Hazel would stick to Fashion Famous. Crescenta would vote everyone won. Yes. Friend said Crescenta probably scams kids on Adopt Me. She would. I like how everyone just knows how Crescenta is characterized. I did. Thank you. What would each of the main cast's favorite Pokemon be? Do you want to answer that, Mystical?
I don't know enough Pokemon to say.
Well, then unless Dev wants to in the chat, I cannot answer that either. But Jay, our co-director, would be able to answer that flawlessly. Rivers would be Empoleon. Crescentas would be Cosmog. These sound right. What are the cast's music tastes? So, Crescenta's definitely more of a hyperpop person. Yeah, hyperpop. I'm thinking K-pop. Electronic. Hazel is indie, alternative, well, yeah, indie pop, indie folk. River is like folk rock, grunge. Folk rock, grunge. Alternative. And River is like classical jazz. Maybe he has an R&B side to him. Hazel's would be the owl starter. Yeah, Zephyr is for sure a K-pop stan on the inside. And Zephyr's would be Staraptor. Period. Hi Nelly, thank you for being our biggest fan. And specific artists, Crescenta would listen to like Charlie XCX or La Seraphim. Charlie XCX, La Seraphim. I feel like she might like rap, like Megan Thee Stallion. Or even Nicki Minaj. Crescenta listens to Ice Spice. Okay. I think... I don't know. Hazel listens to Gracie Abrams, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift. Specifically like the Evermore folklore. She listens to Bon Iver. I'll figure the rest out later. Oh. Ooh, the main four and Shutdown Blackpink fits. If you draw that, please let us know and post it to the Discord. I feel like River would be the type of person who seems to have really refined tastes, like classical, but then he actually listens to like hard death metal. You know what? I kind of agree with this. I have to get into the habit of thinking in a... what is it? In a way that is more, opposing to the standard expectation. What is it called when you like flip a trope on its head? Squid gave me this word like 2 days ago. I always forget it. Subversion, subversion. Yeah, what I was trying to say is I have to get into the mindset of subverting tropes. Because I think personally I definitely agree more with like the death metal river thing or like the secret K-pop side to Zephyr. Something in line with Crescenta listening to like rap. Looks are deceiving. River is not a stereotypical nerd, and I wouldn't want the audience to see him that way either. Thank you, Ruru. Which character is the hardest and easiest to draw in your opinion? Since Mystical is animating today, I think it is most appropriate to ask Mystical.
I can no longer say Crescenta because I think I got her down. So it's probably gonna be River.
Whoa. What? What? Why is that?
Because of, like the smaller details.
That's interesting. And easiest?
Crescenta, actually.
Wow.
Her design's fairly easy.
Character development. Oh, the sash is probably like the issue.
And the buttons.
This is true. The cast enjoying music genres you wouldn't initially expect makes their characters more dynamic and shows a side that wouldn't normally come out. Exactly, exactly. Especially the Water Kingdom. I'm excited for you to see it too. Étoile shine. Étoile as in star en français. Do you speak French? Do you live in a francophone country? Are you francophone? Vous vivez en France? Animating bits and bobs is so finicky. Period. I want lore. Well, ask loreful questions and I might let something slide. Wait, where do I find the main four's full body? Well, you know what this reminds me? I should log back into the Instagram account and like just post the new turnarounds. Have I? I'm pretty sure you can find their turnarounds, their updated turnarounds, on our Instagram page, which is Sunnyside Royals of Cora. Yes, the updated ones are there. Just look at the new posts. Don't look at anything old. So yeah, we posted the main force turnarounds. They're full model sheets. Oh, thank you, more stuck. What's your favorite character creation as a creator? If that's like what character is your favorite to create. Okay, listen. This doesn't mean I'm saying one of them is my favorite. It just means that one of them I really, really enjoyed creating, as in the process of creation. And I think when it comes to the process of creation, I'm going to give the award to Zephyr. And you all may be wondering, why is that? That's because Zephyr has undergone the most change and long thought from all of them. In the sense, yes, they've all been accounted for. Yes, we've all thought about them, a great deal about them. But Zephyr, first of all, design-wise, I think I have it from like a previous stream. He looks completely different from when we first began. I'll just quickly pull it up to refresh your memories. Wait. Why is he just not here? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have a yap session about this, so just stay tuned. Well, it ain't here, but Zephyr used to look completely different, and now he looks like he does, and he looks great. Apart from that, just his whole character has undergone so many changes. He went from what we thought was gonna be like a sporty, athletic, you know, stereotypical, almost bad boy energy. Almost bad boy energy thing. And could you guys hear my whole yap session? Was I on mute that whole time? Mystical, could you hear me talking about Zephyr?
I could.
Okay, good. Anyways, yeah, this whole
Doug says no.
bad boy thing, and
Oh, they good.
okay, good, great.
Never mind.
And now, you know, he's so much more fleshed out and dynamic and unique. Like, you know, he's just a little quieter. That angst is still there. That slight bad boy energy still persists, but not in a super stereotypical way. And, you know, he's an artist. That's something that we've really fleshed out here. He loves to draw and do all kinds of art. And yes, he's moody, but he's just a mood. That's why. He's a mood. So there's just a lot, and this is his theme. His theme is also so great. So there's just a ton of things that I guess have made him the most fun to create. Also because, you know, his development really feels like it is ongoing, and every time we like figure something out, it's just so nice, and it fits so well, and I really appreciate everything that's gone into it. Like the day that we like realized, yes, Zephyr is going to be an artist, was, what was it? I think we were actually writing the proof of concept. And we just felt that Zephyr needed something more, and when we talked about like little like funny jokes about how Zephyr drawing, like it really clicked and felt right for him and his place within the main four, and yeah. That's all. Felissa said Zephyr is their favorite. That warms my heart. Zephyr's in the wind, never to be found. Best boy. Is there a character that has a romantic relationship? Queen Marina. Oh, never mind. Her spouse passed away. I mean, the romantic relationship arguably still exists, or did exist. As for others, you'll have to just see. Lule said animating on CSP is so much fun. How do you feel about that, Mystical? Exactly. Wait, what did you say?
It's something.
Oh. Oh my god, the shoe's moving. That was so satisfying. Are you happy you don't have to do cleanup for this? I feel like you're just jumping for joy. Mystical?
What?
Did you hear what I said? I said, are you happy you don't have to do cleanup for this? I feel like you're jumping for joy.
Yeah. Just refining sketches.
Yeah. Design-wise, I think the best, or no, I like the way that Nelly asked the question, like favorite creation. I think favorite on its own just doesn't feel right, like, but the favorite design to create, you know, all processes involved and all variations with all designers, I think. Yeah, it would have to be Crescenta, of course. You know, she's also come a long way. But specifically, like when we realized what we wanted to do with her hair, because it didn't feel as star-like in the initial concepts, and then we all came to this conclusion of what her hair should look like, and we all loved it so much. That was a big thing. That was super fun, and just enhanced her design in every way possible. Or just like the little things, like, you know, the big sleeves giving kind of like circus vibes in a way. The gold lining, the shoes, her heel emblems, the eyeliner, the specific pointy eyebrow shape, the hair swoop, ponytail, the bow. It's just, I love her design so much, and everything that it's been through. Circus vibes, because she runs the show, exactly. I think also, I do want to give like some honorable mentions to obviously like Zephyr, whose design has been through a lot. And you know, we just love how windy his hair appears, and you know, also honorable mention to Hazel, who had a lot of hair changes, and then we finally landed on the right one. and also to River, whose design absolutely flourished once we locked in on the cultural Filipino traditional garment inspiration. Felissa is going to stay for the whole stream. Feel free. Mystical, have you filled out the Google form?
I have not.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I was going to make a whole design.
Oh. Fancy schmancy.
Like,
I mean, feel free, but yeah, just remember that they might start working on it in like a week or two. So if any of these if during any of these streams you wanna also like take a second to make your OC if you're getting sick of the animation, you can do that too, or at any point.
whoops.
People leaving the stream after hearing me sing the theme, the Zephyr's theme, which is all instrumental. Yeah, Mystical. I'm gonna mute myself on the stream for a second.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Backity back. Oh. What's the name of the ice boy? His name is Prince Glacier, and Glacier is Russian coded. Thank you, Dev. Luke, the ginger has arrived. Just so you know, I'm never gonna... Hey. I just got rickrolled. I almost read that whole thing. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. Hi, Mochi Star Arts. Mochi Stars Art. Mochi Stars Arts. Do other elemental powers have their own kingdoms? Yes. Every kingdom is basically like a power. And Dev answered the sorcery question. What would their favorite sports be? Now, I will leave that question for Dev, and I'll be right back.
Little noise warning.
Let's see you guys. No, let's see you guys. No, let's see you guys. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I have returned back from the dead.
No.
Does anyone here listen to MXM Tune? What is the character's favorite parent? How do I answer this? River's favorite parent is his late father. Crescenta's favorite parent is her father. Hazel's favorite parent is her mother. And Zephyr is, yeah. Yes. Okay, next question. Pancake said, I sent the shutdown fan art. Oh. Oh, I will check that out in a moment. Zephyr doesn't have favorites. Oh, I was gonna check the fan art. That's what I was on Discord for. I keep wondering why I'm here. Oh my goodness, you made the shutdown fan art. That's so cool. I love it, Pancake. Let's see. Question, how do the Royals pick out their... Yeah. Dev is answering the question really well. Yeah, it really just does depend on the kingdom, on the culture. Stuff like that. The music is Zephyr's theme from our show, produced by John G. John G Music. Hi, Stradat. Stradat? Stradat. Who is Miss Isla's favorite student? That is the first time anyone's ever asked that, but it makes so much sense. Honestly, maybe River, but like, River's kind of annoying too, like in the proof of concept. Well, I don't mean that, like, for myself, I'm saying like to Miss Isla in class. 30 people are watching, oh my god. Maybe... Maybe just Zephyr because he says nothing. Or Senefa, funny enough. Senefa's the cloud princess that's sitting in the audience in this shot. Yeah, maybe Glacier as well. What was your favorite thing to conceptualize? What an interesting question. You guys are on fire today. This is like challenging. Like, me and Mystical are like, we're getting used to the same questions like on repeat, but even with y'all being new, like, whoa, I don't even, give me a second. The world of Cora as a whole and the different kingdoms and how the kingdoms work with each other, how the, like, actual cores work, I'd say. Specifically, I think what I loved conceptualizing was royals being superhuman beings and like having physical advantages like height and magic and cores and stuff than mortals. That idea and the societal consequences of that, I think, are super interesting and fun to think about and work with. When the show comes out, I bet it will be pretty popular. Thank you. I hope so. But there's two sides to that coin. Miss Isla must be that kind of teacher who can be scary or lovely as a teacher. She is, yeah, that's a good way to describe her, Daniel. Miss Isla looks like the type of teacher who would just hate everyone except her favorite student. What are you guys gonna flesh out some... When are you guys gonna flesh out some of the kingdoms? In the show? Not sure, because we do that, you know, quite a bit, but you'll see a lot of that in the proof of concept, maybe in some more TikToks. I can... If you guys want me to put up the map of all the kingdoms on screen, I can do that. But I don't know if you want me to do that since I've done that so many times before. Ooh, Rika asked, this is for you, Mystical, who is easier to animate? Not to draw, but like to animate. Who is the easiest?
From this shot alone, let me just pull up everyone. I think the easiest one might have been Hazel.
Hazel.
Hazel or Senefa.
Interesting. Hazel or Senefa. I've gotten that quite a bit. A lot of people really enjoy animating Hazel. Like, it's a pretty easy design. Then also, like, the payoff of the animation is so good because her hair is like can be bouncy when it like moves. Oh my god, Daniel asked another good, juicy, interesting question. Are there any characters in Sunnyside who were inspired by a real person? Oh my god. Oh my god. In some ways? Maybe? In some ways, maybe. Hmm. Aurora, in some ways, yeah. Please do tell Dev. Oh, and also, hi, Icon Cores. I like how your name has cores in it. I've been liking...
No, 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 no.
Looking amazing
No,
so far.
No, 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 no.
You like indie animation? Period, Felissa. Does the school cater to different
No,
cultural practices?
No, no, no,
Yes, for the
no,
most part.
no, 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 no.
Is there a lore? Does have a being who controls all of the elements power exist and not exist? Oh. So, technically, sorcery royals have access to all kinds of magic, but they are at a great disadvantage because in order to do it, they have to learn how to do each kind of magic specifically, and it is much more difficult for them. It is much more tied to their emotions, and they have to see it happen like in front of their eyes. They can kind of mimic in a way. Also, they can't really like manifest elements like the actual, like for example, Hazel can literally make a tree come out of her palm, right? Like out of her, like not from something, a seed that already exists. And a sorcery royal would have to have a seed in front of them to do that, and also like have had learned lore magic. How long have you been animating, Mystical? Mystical?
Sorry, my mic was off.
How long have you been animating?
Like this. I've only done it since I began doing that,
Oh,
like, little test.
that's how flawlessly
Before
talented.
But before that, it was like small animatics. Just like small movement.
Very much textile. Would you pursue animation professionally?
Not sure with the way the animation industry is right now.
I hope one day Sunnyside is in a place where you could have that. That would be cool.
No,
Hmm.
no, no, no.
Ha 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 ha. Why does River have glasses when royals are superhuman beings? Like that's kind of weird.
Enough. Enough.
So superhuman does not mean they are like
No.
completely like
No.
inevitable, well, completely invincible. Like there are they do have their weaknesses, but also the glasses are more an accessory to him as well, and can also be used as like a technological device. That is all I will say for now. Yes, so any of the teachers at Sunnyside aren't actually heirs, so they wouldn't be queens or anything. They would they're usually just like the siblings of the kings or the queens, or the heirs. So Miss Isla is like the princess of the Solar Kingdom. Or, yeah. Yes, wands are like a device so that mortals can use magic, the magic of their core, like their kingdom's core, on a day-to-day basis. But they're like, for example, we have phones, and the way phones work depends on what country we're in, right? Like certain countries don't let you access YouTube and stuff. Same thing in Cora. Like some kingdoms, like there are restrictions on your wands, because it would not, it would disrupt harmony if everyone could use that magic at their own like free will. For example, the Kingdom of Deception or Illusion, we call it, which basically lets people make illusions. If everyone with a wand could just make illusions, there would be like utter chaos. So the rules and regulations of wand only allow you to cast certain spells. Like the device is not able to do anything other than what the government with the royals have programmed it to be able to do. And of course, like wands have to be charged. Why did royals get magical powers and not mortals? Well, the whole reason royals are royals is because they are considered superior beings. Like I don't want to give you guys too much information, but long ago, you know, no, I don't want to give you guys too much, but long story short, royals have power, so mortals just decided, okay, well, they're better, we have to like follow them, even though they're not even that different. And when I say they're better, I don't mean like that in actuality. It's just that's how they perceived it, and they went along with it, and they just said, okay, well, they have magic, they have colored hair and heel emblems, and they're much taller, so I guess they rule this place now. So it's like a genetic thing. It's not like, oh, you're a royal, you get magic. You're a mortal, you don't get magic. It's like you have magic, so you are a royal. It's kind of like in MLP, how like alicorns just are princesses because they're alicorns. It's not like they're princesses and then they become alicorns. Does that make sense? And you know, all royals are born royals. Yes, Aurora and Blaze are twins. So basically, they just limit it to like having 2 children. Don't have more than 2. Sometimes they do, and then they tell the third one that they're not allowed to have kids, so that the royals don't like overpopulate. And yes, Aurora and Blaze are fine. Usually like 1 spare is good. Like, also you can't really control twins.
You have the heir, the backup, and the backup's backup.
Exactly. So Miss Isla is a princess, but not an heir. Maybe the sister of the king or queen. Yes, precisely. Yeah, she's the sister of the Solar Kingdom's ruler. Period. How do you call... Oh, just the monarch. Can wands be hacked so all of the restrictions are gone? Maybe slightly? Just the way that they're manufactured. Like, it's not like... You need a different wand for every kingdom. So, each wand is, like, made and, like, engineered to only be able to do certain things. Like, it's in the mechanics. Like, you can't, like, hack into it. But there are certain elements of it that you can maybe alter or hack into. But one thing that will never change is, like, how much power can be sucked up from the core beneath through wands. Because there's, like, a battery, you could call it, that can only be charged to a certain, like, extent. Oh, Ruru was 10 minutes behind the stream. Random girl, welcome. If a royal were to adopt a mortal for whatever reason, would they be more respectful? Wait, okay, I have to reread that. If a royal were to adopt a mortal for whatever reason, would they be more respected? Or have a higher place in society or something like that? You're kind of new to the lore, so you're just asking a question. That is a great question, and you know what? I love that you guys are, like, into the lore. It just makes me so happy. But, and you totally seem to understand it, so that's even better. But, yeah, if in these odd scenario where a royal adopts a mortal, the mortal would certainly be more respected. I think they might not be treated as well in the media, you know, jealousy, nepotism, cries, which is funny because I guess monarchy is just nepotism, and, like, I don't know, like, their whole society is run by nepotism, I guess. But, yeah. And, yeah, pretty much they would be. They would be more respected. To an extent. It's fun to imagine if there are any other planets in the universe of Cora with their own kind of magic, intelligent beings who rule the rest of their kind. That would be interesting. Nelly said, is there a lost and forgotten kingdom that rulers Cora planet that has all elemental and powers after wars and destructions? Destruction 1 being lost after exhausted all powers and spread in all Cora planet. I have to take a minute to digest that. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Thomas the Train said, oh, welcome, Thomas the Train. can royals adopt mortal children? If they are heavy on the philanthropy, maybe. There would be a lot of outcry and a lot of people telling them not to. But I think, yeah, they can. But the thing is, traditionally, that's very, very rare because royals are not supposed to be the ones, like, actually, like, traditionally, royals have been conditioned to be busy and the go-getters, and their mortal partner takes care of the child at home. And is in charge of raising the heir. And the royal is more of the breadwinner kind of type thing. Which has created some issues as well. And yeah. So again, I just like the royal might not be in an environment where they're able to do that. But if they really care about this child, they will. And I guess they can, yeah. A really interesting question. Hi Theodora. Is it weird if I want to make a fan-made original character of Sunnyside Royals of Cora? I have made them in my head where one of them is Italy coded while the other is Indonesia coded. That is super cool, and feel free, guys, we love seeing your Sunnyside OCs. It's kind of something we've always wanted to explore, considering how vast the world is and how the opportunities for fan-made royals are endless. So that is something we highly encourage you to do, and if you do that, please post it inside the fan art channel on our Discord server, which is in the link in the description. And if you want to know, I mean, you can, like, if you want to make your own kingdom or whatever for your OC and code it however you want, you can. But I'll just tell you which kingdoms are inspired by Italy or Indonesia, if you're interested. So the kingdom of Charisma is inspired by Italy, and basically what the royals of the Charisma kingdom can do is just like hypnotizing and subtly influencing people to do things, I guess, with magic. So like a light mind control. And then Indonesia. So the kingdom of touch is inspired by Indonesia. They can basically just manipulate how things feel, or like the sense of touch. So for example, if they want to make themselves feel like a cloud when touching a needle, or for someone else, if they hate someone and they want them to feel like pain or something, like when they're touching their pencil, it just feels like a knife piercing into their thumb. Yeah, really fun power. Oh, Dev, Jinx, thank you, Dev. I need to just leave this up to Dev. Do mortals make sacrifices to the immortals, to the royals, you mean? Yeah, kind of. I'm not gonna answer that too much in depth yet. Making an SROC Sona is highly encouraged. Yes, exactly. So are they like heroes' abilities from Amori and Baby Words? I am not 100% sure what that is, Bryn. Any kingdoms that are like highly technology based? Well, again, like what the kingdoms are basically dependent on, you know, the power in the ground and the power in the royals. Just basically like, yeah, what the kingdom is. Like the correspondence depends on the power that's in the ground. I don't know how to explain that, but so technology is something artificial and man-made. So it can't really be like naturally there from the beginning, like the magic is. But if you're saying kingdoms that use a lot of technology and are like goated with technology, like that would be. There are a couple. I'll pull up the map for everyone because everyone's in like a lore world building mood. But I think the most tech savvy kingdom would have to be, oh, alchemy for sure. Yeah. Maybe crystal, star, sorcery of course, but specifically alchemy, because they kind of make all the technology of Cora. Indonesia?
No.
Yes, Serene.
No, 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 no.
There are
No.
any... Oh, I'll put the map on for everyone. Though I want you guys to see Mystical's animation, so... that size is good.
No, no,
There... Are there any royals based on Maori people? They have... Oh... They have their own king in the real life in New Zealand. It would be cool to see a Polynesian coded royal. Well, yes. Whenever we mention like countries like New Zealand or Canada or USA, what we mean is that those kingdoms and the royals are inspired by the natives of that land, so the indigenous people. So we do actually have that, and the Kingdom of Clay is inspired by the indigenous peoples of New Zealand. Kingdom of Clay. What do you mean, I'm not gonna answer that. Okay. Just saw you streaming, we back. Yes, Bear Snail. Does the Solar Kingdom have a prince or princess? Does the Lunar Kingdom have a prince or princess? Do Solar Kingdom and Lunar Kingdom have tensions or war? So, every kingdom has like an heir or a ruler, of course. Whether they are of age to be attending Sunnyside is a different question, but yes. And wars and tension, yes, but they are kind of far from each other, if you can see on the... Oh, never mind. Wait. Solar and lunar. Yes, there has been a lot of tension, slight wars, but funny enough, they have a lot of harmony more than most kingdoms, because they always end up realizing that they need each other for a lot of different things. And a really random lore drop that I want to mention here that I think is going to be super cool to explore in the show visually is that border between lunar and solar. You can see the cracks in the core, and the core is like colliding, and just like the atmosphere is really beautiful and pretty and aesthetically pleasing, and I hope we get to show you guys like the main four or something, witnessing like the beauty of what is the landmark that is the border between solar and lunar. The national landmark, the universal landmark.
no,
Are there cults dedicated to worshipping anyone in Cora? Yes. There are kingdoms who still kind of perpetuate a culture where mortals almost worship royals or see them as like gods, which is known to be a pretty historic or traditional belief in Cora that is kind of dated. The rat cult. Oh my god. Is the map like continentally based? Like, for example, all Asia coded nations are together? No. No. Like, for example, we're talking about solar and lunar. The solar kingdom is inspired by, you know, the British, and the lunar kingdom is inspired by Pakistan. So no. Are there any kingdoms inspired by Australia? Yes, that would be the Kingdom of Sand. Yes, the Sand Kingdom. Someone said, I like to think that my Italy coded character wears a mask that splits itself in default. Remind you, it's an actual sentient mask, so no one knows why it's like that, and it shows what he actually feels. That's a really interesting idea. I love that.
Enough. 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 Enough.
Something we would like to demonstrate is how a character farts. Sorry, that was a question someone asked in the chat. That was really inappropriate. Very interesting question. Someone asked, which kingdom is from a technical standpoint the most well-off or powerful? That would be sorcery. Also for those who aren't, yep, thank you so much. And the answer is yes, Ruru. The Kingdom of Sand is inspired by the First Nations people of Australia. Glacier and River don't exactly get along. Yeah. Does Mr. Topaz have a core? Yes, he is a crystal royal, so crystal. Are there any types of magic that exactly counter each other or go very well together? Well, I think if you look like at the map, you know, matching very well together, lunar and solar, or all the all the all the senses. And this is just making me realize, yeah, they are categorized in a way. I guess you could say, like, you know, you can see some of the main elements together, fire, ice, whatever, whatever. You can see solar and lunar next to each other. All the senses kind of make up their own little continent, you could say. Like, what is it? Taste, sound, touch, scent, and where is it? Visibility. But wait, what was the question that I missed? Because it was a good question. I just wanted to remember where I was going with that. Oh yes. So all the senses go well together. Like, for example, sound and taste, like, or scent and taste. Yeah, scent and taste. If the strongest core user in history were to fight the strongest population of today, who would win? Probably the strong core user. What's your favorite type of magic? Oh my goodness, thank you for the question, Gibberish. Personally, it has always been in reincarnation, because the way it works in the world of Cora is very special to me and to all of us, because it's a really beautiful sight and a really beautiful process, like the way the magic works. Question: is there a South Korea-based kingdom? I believe so. Yes, it is. Fabrication. And if you guys want to know what fabrication is, oh, I think Dev told you that. Yes, Dev told you. Fabrication is basically just, imagine a 3D printer in real life. Oh, wait, that's so stupid. A 3D printer in real life. Their powers are basically just like a 3D printer. Is there a New Zealand based? So yeah, they can make like dioramas and stuff. Is there a New Zealand based kingdom? Oh, I answered that one. Yes, it is the Kingdom of Clay, and Dev also answered that. I should like start looking ahead. That looks so good, Mystical. The cores, are they like a kind of mutation or just magic organs, like in the Owl House? Very good question. Literally both. Trust me, both. I want to explain more, but I have to. Okay. Yes, it is a mutation. That organ is a mutation. What were you gonna say, Mystical?
I think I'm gonna stop here with the animation and then work on that thing I was gonna do.
Okay, that works. No worries.
Okay.
Isla's looking scrumptious. See, that's one of those things that can be clipped. Now I said it. Oh god. Okay. Um, yes, the magic organs are mutations. Okay, anyways, I want to keep answering that question because it's a really good one. It's a really big one. It's a mutation. The cores are a mutation. And, you know, obviously, because of what's being pumped into their bodies from the magic and their blood and everything, the mutation also causes their height to be a lot more, you know, their bone structure, their general endurance and resistance to things, heel emblems, their hair colors, their eye colors, and maybe even other things depending on their elements. Like, intuition royals can basically form like a third eye. So yes, I hope that answered your question. How medieval is the society in Cora? Not very medieval, however, there are kingdoms that are kind of medieval. Like, medieval vibes definitely seep into everything here and there because it's royal and it's kingdoms and stuff, so you can feel it in the air. Any kingdoms that are sort of dystopian, like, or otherwise, if there isn't a kingdom that doesn't really interact with other kingdoms and like are sort of desperate, totally. I'm gonna mention some of them, and those kind of fall under the same category as like the ones that have cults or still like worship royals, or see them as gods. That would be the Kingdom of Ancestry, the Kingdom of trying to find it. Honestly, yeah, visibility and scent and gravity. A lot of those ones that are in the top right corner. Yeah, I think like just top right is where a lot of that distance occurs. Or even chemical. And you'd think the Kingdom of Shadows is like really like dark and like emo or something. But the funny thing is the Kingdom of Shadows, and this comes back to like that whole subversion thing, the Kingdom of Shadows is a party. It's lit every day. They're a little too happy and a little too excited. Not only are they dancing, but their shadows are too. I just realized how dumb that statement is, because even if they didn't have powers, like your shadow would still be dancing if you're dancing. Yeah. But those kingdoms would be more dystopian or more separate. Those are the kingdoms that are more resistant to these sorcery colonization, or like the sorcery, what is it called? Assimilation that occurred. So yeah. Seeing as they still have kings and queens, oh yeah, that's just a medieval thing. Is there a meme in Sunnyside? Totally. Isla's trying to calm down the chaos, then Crescenta acts chaotic. Exactly. Any sort of disadvantages to the mutations? Well, of course the power goes to their head, and most of them, you know, before Sunnyside existed, these royals were just out of control, and most of them would resort to really bad temperaments, or, you know, the consequences of their magic would be kind of dire, and then people would just, like, accept it, like, you know, especially during those teenage years where their cores are developing. Anyways, yes. For example, like 2,000 years ago, if a royal who was like 16 or something was practicing and some mortal's head, this is gonna be graphic, trigger warning, some mortal's head just like flew off their body, you know, people would just be like, oh, it's okay, like, boys will be boys. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like royals will be royals. Just like practicing, like, you know, it's just how they are. Which is kind of why Sunnyside exists. And I guess just, and still even today, a lot of them have a lot of trouble controlling their supernatural abilities. Or I guess they're just, in that world it's not supernatural, but their powers. And there are a lot of psychological downsides to that. Oh, and physically, you know, there's a price to the core. If you overuse your magic, you can damage your core, causing you to maybe even develop like a chronic illness, or just affect everything that you do health-wise, and make your power even more dangerous. You know, you'd be fatigued, you'd be kind of unable to do a lot of things. Just declining health in general. Great question. Oh my god, Mystical, are you seeing how good these questions are today?
Yeah.
Like, they're actually like lighting a fire in me. In the universe of Sunnyside, magic is kind of a science, or is it something different, like a supernatural force? Magic is. That's the answer. Cora is magic. Okay. You know what? I need to do a diagram for everyone here. I need them all to fully understand the mechanics of the world, as if I was explaining it to a writer. Well, I can't tell you everything, can't give away all the secrets, but... Okay, I need y'all to listen very closely, okay? Do you want to do some doodles for this, Mystical? Are you able to? Or should I just, like, leave you be?
I'm about to finish, actually.
Oh, okay.
Like the sketch, so...
Okay. I'll just explain it. But, you know how our world has, like... tectonic plates? Okay, well, basically, Earth is divided into several pieces, and the outermost layer is called the crust. Cora also has a crust, and the crust is also divided into different pieces, and each piece of the crust has a different magical energy inside of it. That magical energy inside of it, that, you know, in each piece, is what determines the atmosphere, you know, the light pollution, so like the colors you'd see in the sky. It affects the plant life. It would the fauna, like the creatures and stuff, they would all be adapted to that core and related to it. So, for example, like in the Fire Kingdom, everything that inhabits the fire core would have adapted to it, or would be fiery, right? Like the creatures would be fiery, the plant life would be Fire Kingdom, unique to the Fire Kingdom, right? And be on theme aesthetically with that. And the royals of that kingdom have the power of the core. Basically have a little piece of that core that's in the ground inside of them, which they're born with, which also makes them like superhuman, or super beings. Height, I know I keep repeating this, but I just think it's important. You know, height, heel emblems, hair color, eye color, and is the energy inside them that allows them to use magic. The magic can be exuded from their palms, it can be exuded from their mouths, from their eyes, from their feet, and through their nose. Like, just, so for example, technically Aurora can breathe fire through her nose. Oh, Mystical's doing doodles. Yay. Yeah. And also, that's so good. Oh my god. Oh, you just gave up on that. Oh, you're doing like the molten lava thing? Magma! Even better. So that's kind of how everything works. And as I said, the world is divided into several different sections. And that's kind of, so it's not like they claimed different pieces of land. The kingdoms are just pre-divided, like pre-ordained, because of the way the actual like planet is split up, and how the crust is divided. And long story short, magic is natural to Cora, and I guess the study of magic, or the study of magic, is just considered like the study of Cora, so I guess that would be science, because science is just like studying the world. I think the closest thing to science would be alchemy, which is when they learn how to use the plant life and the animal life to create things and technology and stuff. Okay, you love world building and you should expand more on it in your own thing. Same, and I hope we inspired you to do that. What country is the Kingdom of Shadows based on? Dev answered that. Yes. What alliances are there? Also, oh my god, the fit, Mystical, the fit. You look so good. This is so, like, slayful. Okay, anyways. The alliances. I would say the alliances here are... Okay, so sorcery technically has an alliance with everything because everyone bows down to sorcery. I think it would take a while to go through all the alliances. I'll just list a few. Star and Fire are a pretty strong alliance. Cloud and Fire are a very strong alliance. Ice and Wind are a very strong alliance. Ice and Fire. The Fire Kingdom has very, very strong alliances. Which also like explains how Aurora and Blaze made friends with so many of the royals and were like hung out with so many of them before coming to Sunnyside, and why they know so many. But deception and alchemy, you could say. Crystal and water. Solar and lunar, obviously. flora and fauna, flora and fauna. They are, like, Flora's only alliance is fauna. No one else is, like, a really strong alliance, except technically, like, sorcery, but that's, like, default. So, that also explains, like, why Hazel was so sheltered. Intuition and mind. Ancestry and reincarnation. Actually, no. Ancestry. Yeah. Okay, I want to speed run these. What happens if a royal and another royal get together and are from different kingdoms? Oh, have you noticed how when people, like, actually, like, when the lore computes in their brain, they always jump to this question because it's, like, the first thing that they're like, wait, this is a possibility. Have you noticed that, Mystical?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what happens if a royal and another royal get together? Dev answered that beautifully. Yeah. They break a taboo, basically. And Dev just answered everything. Yeah. Has there been any large-scale magic incident where magic got out of control? Yes, several. Is there a stone kingdom? Crystal kingdom, basically, is that. Can a mortal and royal get together? Yeah, that's a normal thing. Royals are expected to be with mortals, and when they get with another royal, that's when it is taboo and crazy and horrible, apparently, in the world of Cora. As I said, traditionally, it's supposed to be a royal that goes out and is the breadwinner, and the mortal kind of exists to have the heir and raise the heir, but it can prove to be a toxic system. Are there any kingdoms that have a sort of rivalry or past that caused some sort of rift between them? Ancestry and reincarnation. Sorcery and ancestry. Slime and clay. Shape and color. Yes. The Star Kingdom and the Fire Kingdom's heirs, Crescenta and Aurora, have a very strong rift. Yes. Oh, you're saying the kids, like the heirs or the royals? Because that's a different, yeah, as Dev said, Crescenta and Aurora. What else can I say? I guess, yeah, Glacier, Blaze, and Zephyr. More that you will see. No, it is not the Kingdom of Goths. We're subverting that. It's a subversion. The Shadow Kingdom is like... it's a party every day in the Shadow Kingdom. One would think the Shadow Kingdom is the Kingdom of Goths, but it's not. It's the opposite. Have the people been able to tame the magical beasts that inhabit Cora? Pretty much, yes. Gibberish said, whoa, the sketch has color now. That was fast. Mystical is a beast. I think after animating so much, like, a simple doodle just feels like child's play. Also, yeah, this is like Miss Isla's animation was full body. Is the Sound Kingdom like very into music? Do they have lots of bards? Yes, precisely. They do. Bye, Gibberish. Use their power too much until it breaks their core. Okay, this is gonna sound too dark. Is a student or an adult character going to be in that situation? Good question. Yeah, okay. Next. Agua Boliviana asks, do they have internet or some sort of substitute? Oh, pretty much. Yes, yes they do. Oh, I like how Dev was just like, okay, that's a question for me. puffy ponytail. Melina is going to be all over this. Oh, and it's star themed. Oh my god! And you have your little thing, your little, like, OC, like, not OC, but
Little parasite.
yeah, your parasite. I always forget what it is. What? Oh my god, your parasite is like on the thing, like a little patch. I'm gonna make sure Melina keeps that, just for you. Everyone's just gonna be like, why is that one OC the most detailed person in the crowd? This is so cool, Mystical. Oh, if you guys don't know, what we're doing is we're getting a bunch of the crew members to submit like drawings of themselves, basically, or pictures of themselves, so that the shot in the proof of concept where Crescenta is walking through the Star Kingdom mortals, we just have it all just be like the cast and crew. She feels so Sigma. Oh my god. I love that. I love how you just joined and you made a meme already. So perfect. You saw that, right? Did you see that, Mystical?
Mm-hmm.
Crescenta feels so Sigma. Can a royal have their cores stolen with magic? Yes, that can happen. Some questions I just give to you. Oh, yeah, exactly. Was my question as to whether or not dark magic has a counterpart? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Yes. So, that's kind of like the main antagonistic force of the show. And it's called Maleforge. And it is basically when, you know how wands pull out magic from the core beneath, but with restrictions and in doses? Well, Maleforge is basically where mortals can access this dark force that allows them to pull magic from the ground at will, without any limits, and it corrupts their minds, and their health is affected, and tons of fun stuff like that. Although, I don't want to say too much, but the reasons for them using this is kind of, you know, a big motivation for people who access this kind of dark force or perform this kind of thing is the inequality that is perpetuated by royals. I'm so glad that our 30k special is like this, like the best Q&A we've ever had. I'm declaring this the best Q&A we've ever had. Do magical beasts inhabit the magical storm between the kingdoms? You remember it. You remembered what mist is. That's so... I love you guys. Yes, yes. Actually, some very specific ones, maybe. So what happens if a mortal steals a royal's core? That would be a very rare situation. I wonder what would happen. Wow, the royals can be unroyaled. Yeah.
I can just imagine like normal, the main cast, but normal.
Yeah. Exactly. Guys, someone should draw that.
You to meet unroyals your royal.
That's another thing. You know how Starburst had that? Like a bunch of like people had OCs, or like not OCs, but they made like AUs of like the Muni royals, like unroyaled, without cheek marks. I can see there being a big part of the SROC fandom that is just like made up of like comics of the main four unroyaled. Like Crescenta with just, you know, full on like black hair and like dark eyes. In normal outfits. I can't wait for the day we see that. No, if that, imagine that's like way easier than it actually is, and like they can just unroyal each other like every 5 seconds. Like Crescenta's like, "Hey, you unroyaled me." Aw, thank you, Dan. Has ever happened in history like a sort of revolution or something? Yes. AUs and fanfics are encouraged for Sunnyside too? For sure. If they're good and appropriate. And decent. I mean, has a mortal become a royal? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is the map. Oh my god, you're doing it. This is either gonna be like beautiful or traumatizing. I feel like your hair would be darker than that. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. This is so trippy. Maleforge, the name Maleforge comes from, like, you know, mal as in like bad or negative, and then forge is like, you know, force or manipulation of something, like to forge something, to create something. Maleforge. Have any mortals used Maleforge to alter their genetics or their physical characteristics? Yes. Sunnyside Isekai, a human goes to the world of Cora and befriends with the main four. I've always thought of that. And yes, that is a super cool idea that I would for sure read. The Sunny Squad, I love that. Daniel's trying to give us new words to use after Proto Sunnyside. I know he's proud of that one. I love that we have little dancing Crescenta down there forever now. It actually like adds so much to the stream. I'm so happy.
Enough! Enough! Enough!
Guys, I need to make a Sunnyside TikTok tonight. What should it be about? Because, as you know, a lot of our TikToks are just like, you know, animation stuff. Like, you know, all characters shouldn't be drawn the same. All, have you wondered why we draw hands differently? What do you want to know about the way we do stuff? in our animation department, or just what kind of TikTok do you want to see, or like YouTube short, whatever. They always start out as TikToks. That's why I call them TikToks. Like what do you want to know about, learn about, in terms of like the art or the world or whatever. I got isekai'd into Sunnyside of Rules of Cora. What would the main four look like gender bent? Ooh, that's a good one too. That would be so interesting. Wow, I just imagined that. I don't know why that's like crossed my mind for the first time ever. Do mythical entities like spirits or yokai exist in Cora? Not necessarily, no. What will the time, plasma, and reflection kingdom be like if Shadow is party all night? Time is... It's honestly the most normal seeming kingdom because because time isn't like, they can't like it's not like a power to like go back or in time or to the future. It's very specific. And it's so the kingdom itself just looks really mundane and normal. It's probably the most earth-looking kingdom from all of them. And then next to alchemy, of course. And then plasma is super like crime-ridden, actually. Probably has like the most crime in all of Cora, and likely one of the highest like Maleforge rates. Reflection Kingdom is the Kingdom of Reflection. You know, aesthetically, it's like a lot of mirrors and stuff in a way, like, well, not mirrors, but things that cause you to see your reflection. Everything. Oh my god, you just see yourself a lot. So the people are just like really arrogant and narcissistic, but also super insecure. Cause like imagine seeing yourself and your insecurities like all the time. All the time. 24/7. Like, not because the mortals have powers, but just because like the architecture and everything, like, you know, as I said, the plant life, the animal, the creatures, all have something to do with reflection. So they pretty much see their reflections all day, every day. Feature fan art. I'd love to, when we have a little more of it. So there's enough for a full-on compilation. Very grateful for what we have now, though. Like, everyone's done such an amazing job. Mythical creatures like yokai. Oh, I've read that. Not all characters sound the same. Oh, that would be a cute like TikTok, because then we like talk about the voice actors. Oh my god. Wait, Daniel's giving me a TikTok idea. Oh my god. Right? Wouldn't that be good, Mystical?
Yeah.
I like how you guys just know that, like, how my clickbaity like starts begin. Not all. Okay, that's the thing though. Like, what has made the TikTok / YouTube short successful is kind of the slight little sprinkle of rage bait. Like, it's like an essay, right? You have to start it with a bold statement or question. Like, How often should a character blink? Not all characters look the same. It's like, it's kind of like, oh my god, I just love watching them back because it's so funny how I legitimately sound mad, or like I'm saying, guys, I swear, please listen. Not all characters look the same. Not all characters move the same. So yes, that would be a good one. Not all characters sound the same. I'm putting that in here. If you see that tomorrow, we're all going to thank Dev, because I'm really like considering it now. I think as soon as this ends, like I'm gonna go make that. I can't think of a better way to like make the voice actors relevant again to like you guys, because you really we haven't had them on like streams or anything in a very long time, because I feel like I just want to leave them be until the proof of concept comes out, because they did a lot like in 2023 and stuff, and then because you know, voice actors, they do things like so much further like earlier in advance than like everyone else, so they just have to wait for like years, literally years, for the project to come out. These voice actors have been waiting on something from Sunnyside since 2021, and here we are. I don't want to bug them. I love our cast so much. They're like actually amazing. Like, so grateful. All characters do not sound the same. That's so silly and goofy. What are the populations of the kingdoms? Oh, that's a really good new question that I actually have not considered as much. Okay. Also, oh my god, Mystical, this is so good. And the stylistic choices in this? What are you making? Excited. But
She's handling some sort of star.
she's what?
Messing around with stars.
Oh, cute. Yeah. The kingdom with the highest population would obviously be, you guessed it, sorcery. Next is probably like star, or multiplication, which is funny, not because they multiply, but and also a kingdom with like a high population is ancestry, which is, you'll see what that's like, hopefully. Kingdoms with not high populations: mind, health, plasma, acid, vulnerability. Does aquatic? Yes, they do. Not the same, but something like that. Especially in the Water Kingdom, obviously. We love the VAs. Yes, we do. I love reading the comments in the shorts and seeing everyone so happy on their culture being represented. Yes, that's like one of the biggest things for me. Especially people who are like, oh, like we don't really see like Ethiopia or Vietnam represented much. Because I feel that with like, you know, my heritage as well, which is Persian. I suddenly imagined an episode where one of the main four meets someone from the Deception Kingdom. Oh, yeah. That is definitely, yeah, exactly. Dev just answered that. There is a Deception era, and he's important. Dun dun dun. The royal find people being an antagonist. Viva! Boricua Puneta. Viva Boricua Puneta. Additions, division, subtraction kingdom coming when. Okay, look. Multiplication kingdom basically just... I know you're joking, I just want to also explain for everyone. It basically just means, like, duplicating. Obviously, like, that's their power. Just passing by, very excited about this show. Thank you. We are very excited about your channel and whatever you create, Raven & Co. Hi, Jellio. Thank you. You are cool. This is like actually so cinematic. This is like next poster question mark? New poster? Accidental poster? Mystical just gained so much aura. What did you say?
Perhaps.
I can see us using this as like a countdown to the proof of concept, like 3 days. 1 day. 0 days. Hey, just... Oh, I answered that. I am so happy to see that Brazil is represented in Cora. Brazil is everywhere. I butchered that so bad. I'm sorry. I don't even know what language it is. That's really insensitive. Let me attempt to learn the pronunciation and... Wait.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, that's Puerto Rican? Or Spanish? It's just Spanish?
Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
The royal of my people being a antagonist.
Oh yeah, because the Deception Kingdom is
Puñeta.
is Puerto Rico, yeah. But also he's not an antagonist. The kingdom is an antagonist kingdom. Technically. Wait.
Viva Boricua puñeta. Viva Boricua puñeta. Viva Boricua puñeta. Viva Boricua puñeta. Viva Boricua puñeta.
Viva Boricua
Viva Boricua puñeta. Viva Boricua puñeta.
Viva Boricua Puñeta.
Viva Boricua puñeta.
Is that better? Puñeta. Viva Boricua Puñeta.
Viva Boricua puñeta.
How would you rate that out of 10, Mystical? That was a judgy
Asking agua.
What did you say?
Just asking agua. I suggest asking agua because we have different
Dialects?
accents. Dialects.
That's fair. That's fair. For context, Mystical is Guatemalan. Is it just me, or I think plant magic is underrated? It actually kinda is. Whoa, the BG. Also, guys, Sunny, our assistant director, is in the chat. The Sunny Dewdrops. Well, I mean, and not in the chat, in the VC, as you can see. I'll put my mouse over Sunny. Good Sunny. Anyways, Deception Air is just a big theater kid. Period. That's what he is. Your IRL name is Cora. This show was made for you. The royals are of you. The Sunnyside royals of you. Are there any tradition? Bro is evolving live. Yay! I think I got Agua's thing approval. Are there any traditional weapons in Cora, otherwise weapons that harness magic? We'll see. What? Anyways, what kind of jobs and work are there? Similar ones to here, maybe just more unique jobs to a fantasy world, depending on the kingdom and what their needs are. There is a reason why Hazel can be considered powerful. Exactly. Thank you, Raven and Co. The people of the Star Kingdom hate astrology. This is what I'm saying. Always expect a subversion. You think that people of the Star Kingdom love astrology because they're from the Star Kingdom? No, they hate astrology. The pendulum swings, Daniel. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, Acid Kingdom, did I hear that right? Are the citizens gonna be immune to acid or wear gas masks? Immune to acid. Adaptation. How does the magic work in Sunnyside? Does it eventually run out of energy or does it stay fully powered? What does that mean?
Is there like a limit to the magic?
Just
and
like
the
to
cores, I'm guessing.
to the characters?
To the characters or the core.
So, yeah, I think when it comes to the core, okay, when it comes to the planet, like the kingdom's cores, like each kingdom individually, no, it can't run out of magic, but it can, well, it can be affected and not work the same if an unnatural amount of magic is taken out of it. Like, you know how we have climate change and stuff? They have, like, this thing that's happening to the cores of the kingdoms because of wands. Because wands are, like, taking more power than natural out. So, it doesn't run out. The cores of royals can be damaged or just, like, cease to, like, have magic, technically, if they use too much in an instant. Or do something really damaging, or yeah. The magic comes from tectonic plates. Well, yes. Except the ones that are inside the royals. Royals have their own core inside them. That's so funny because, honestly, Daniel, yeah. The pendulum swings, Daniel. Again, it's inspired by, like, ethnically, like, British people. So yes, people in the Solar Kingdom do have light skin and hate the summer. That's so funny. That's so funny, because it actually works. If the Star Kingdom hates astrology, then will they do astronomy, study of space? I think Daniel meant astronomy, but if he meant astrology, I think they'd also they just hate anything to do with the stars. Like, if someone from a different kingdom, like a tourist, came and said, "Oh my god, you must love astrology," they'd say, "Hell no. I don't want to see another star in my life." We get it. We're the Star Kingdom. Happy? Yeah, but they are, like, honestly just, like, really materialistic individuals in general. Like, you know, Crescenta and the people of her kingdom would find the Flora kingdom actually the most interesting and beautiful, which is such a cool little yin-yang thing that Crescenta and Hazel have in terms of like their kingdoms and stuff. And oh my god, this is such a beautiful scene, mystical. Jeez. And you put the magic veins. This is so good. Hello, Crown. That's a very good name to have in this chat. Of course you can make fan art of the characters. Is that even a question? Do you have a concept art of the tectonic plates? A really bad one, but we want to improve it. How strong is the Strength Kingdom's prince? He's actually very weak. Well, weakness, strength are really big concepts. Physically, when it comes to how much he can lift. Oh my god, I sound like a gym bro. How much can he even lift? He does not have a great hold of his power as the Strength Prince. If that makes sense. Oh, I think it's, well, Prince or Princess or Prince X. We just that's one of the kingdoms we don't really have set royals for. I have more kingdom related questions. Any kingdom based off of France? Yes, the Mind Kingdom. Well, I will put everything I believe about the people of Cora in a mirror then. Japan. Yes, Scent is Japan coded, thank you. Dev told you that. Everyone, Zem, the art is beautiful. There needs to be a counter for how many times people have asked if they can make fan stuff. Yeah, guys, you don't have to ask that. Feel free, just make it. And the thing, oh, that's so good, Mystical. That's so good. Oh, that's perfect. That is like, that lighting is gorgeous. I'm sure River likes to read comics. If Scent is French coded, then it will be the France. No, Scent is Japan coded. Oh, you see how it can be. Oh, sorry. I get that now. Crescenta is autistic just like you. I love that. This is one of the reasons why, like, I think representation is really important. Just being able to resonate with a character. Sunny also says that it looks very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty.
Ah, whoops.
Who loves to sing? Thank you for answering that one, Dev. Yes, it's Crescenta. I love that, Jelio. Crescenta has become your favorite by a lot. You mean R? True, I think my bangs are fairly similar to Crescenta. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. It's a fan's favorite for now, at least. It's a bit late to be streaming. It is. It is a bit late to be streaming, Lexi, but you know what? That's what we do here. Hey, if there's a way... That sounded so defensive. I meant that in like in a kind of way. Like in a fun way. Hey, if there is a way for a core to become tainted or corrupted in some sort of way... Oh, is there a way? Yes. Just literally, the more Maleforge users, the more corrupted it becomes. Everyone matters in Cora. What is stream attenuation?
Not sure.
Oh, it's just like volume stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty useful for when you're replaying the animation and like you don't want to worry about it. I guess making too much noise in the stream. I can just like yeah. What?
I don't know why, but I just really want to draw like the magic forms. I was like looking into like the other channels, trying to look for it.
You want me to send them to you?
No, I found them.
Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I love this little inspo surge, and that's so good! This is so... I don't even know how you did that in, like, the matter of minutes, and considering, like, the lighting and everything, like, what? I can't even, like, glaze you enough for this, like... This is incredible. New Crescenta poster? Out of nowhere? I consider this Crescenta... I consider this Viz Dev. Spontaneous Viz Dev. Corrupt power does lead to a corrupt heart. Someone needs to put Crescenta's hair in TBH creature and make a meme with the yippee sound. Interesting. Is someone gonna get possessed in the series? I know this is a weird question, but it weirdly happens a lot. This is true. You love angst? Me too. Me too. And we'll see. Ruru, who made the goated Crescenta gif, of course, said, "How do you draw so fast?"
Practice.
Precisely.
Practice and no self-control.
Oh, no self-control. And yes, there are short
Mind
comics.
only goes burr.
Mind only goes burr. Nothing else. It will have comics. We're making little mini ones right now. Like 1 page, 2 page ones. I'll be right back. Guys, ask mystical questions, and because I'm gonna take 1 minute away.
Alright, hold on. Cassandra feels like the type of character that to really care about their hair. Yeah, she would be. I am currently trying to make a magic design. I'm like really into really stylized forms. While she's making the face, it's just the face I came up with. Where did I learn to animate? I learned on YouTube. I was always obsessed over animation moves, and I would pick apart these animations frame by frame just to figure out how it worked. And then from there, it's just practicing. Like making a 5-frame animation and like doing a little tweaking. If they don't have guns, they use swords. Yeah. I don't know exactly what weaponry they're gonna have. I know that I think River is gonna have a trident. Your style of drawings. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, sort of like a core form. More like, what if they just went crazy one day? What if magic took over? And they were just pure beings of magic. Any agricultural kingdom that apply crops, do they have wide-span religion akin to Christianity? I am not sure. I think that does just depend from culture to culture. Hazel will have a crossbow. Amin will have to answer that. If Hazel can't have a gun, she'll be strapped with a crossbow. solar flares. The teachers are also royals, but they are related to like the air. And since there's already a king or queen or monarch, they have to occupy themselves with something else. Wait, I'm making this as Isla, the sibling to one of the gods. No, not gods. Sorry, Habit. To one of the royals. Ignore what I said. I usually say that one about my own characters. Oh my god, I cannot answer most of these questions. I'm just the artist, guys. Right now I'm just spitballing random. magic core forms. I think it would be cool if she had like sunspots and solar flares. She is a force to be reckoned with. Hold on, I have to put the creature away. Alright, any other characters you would like us to see a core form? These are not canon at all. I just want to see them angry. A little mischief. Chicken hybrid. I feel like that would be so cute. Hold on, I'm going to attempt a Zephyr form. I have not seen a Zephyr form. I don't think I have. I have to import Zephyr's thing. Give me two. Sorry. Thank you, Sunny. Nope, not liking it.
Hi everyone, I am so sorry for taking such a long pause away. Mystical, thank you for carrying the stream.
Dad was carrying them mostly.
But y'all, if you wanna, if there were some questions, oh my God, are you making a Miss Isla magic form? Hello?
Mhm.
Yes, Miss Isla, in full sun mode. Hello? 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 It's giving Sunset Shimmer Equestria Girls. In the best way. Did I tell you guys I met someone who is the daughter of Sunset Shimmer? I told you that, right, Mystical?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, the daughter of the voice actor of Sunset Shimmer. People are gonna be so confused. I was gonna say, if you guys had questions during the stream that when I wasn't here, that Dev wasn't able to answer, or that you just want to re-ask, you can ask those now too. Because I'm not even gonna bother looking back in the stream. I'm gonna start from this comment, which is, we need more pets for the Sunny Squad. Just the cuteness of Mirabelle isn't enough. Maybe wolf bats too. This is true. We need a river slime for the water dude. I totally forgot his name. Oh. River, you mean? Yeah. So, like, you know foods that have meat in them? Would the versions of them in Cora have meat that comes from the animals based off of our animals? Pretty much. I've been thinking of naming my Italy-coded and Indonesia-coded OCs being Fidelio, Faithful Puppet, in Italian, and Marshanda, a brave girl in Indonesian. This is so cool and so like right for Sunnyside. That's so cool. Also, everything that you've drawn, please export it, Mystical, at the end of the stream.
Right.
And post it to, you can put it in the promo art channel. Why not? In the Sunnyside, in our server, in like the main server.
Alright.
Anyways, yes. The surprise of Amin is priceless. I feel like some kind of special dish, like a chicken or something. I don't know, but having unique foods. Yes. Which character? Oh, hi, Vuk. Vuk. Which character do you think has the best outfit? The best outfit? Ooh, I don't know who has the best fit. Crescenta probably, or River, in my opinion. Good, interesting question. Which of the main four's fits would you guys wear, like outside in your actual life, if you had to choose? Which fits your aesthetic? I would probably choose River. How about you, Mystical?
Zephyr.
Ooh, that makes sense. How about you, Sunny? Target audience is like PG-13. Anyone older than 13, I suppose. Zephyr accessing his core. 1 second. Sorry, okay. Did I ask Sunny what fit they
Yeah.
would... What did Sunny say?
It's kind of tough to choose because all of the outfits look amazing.
Oh, that makes sense. I feel like I could imagine Sunny wearing like Hazel's fit. Zephyr's... What's your favorite food in Cora? Personally, there's like these dough balls from the Floor Kingdom that you eat with spicy sauce. I love that. What was your main inspiration to make the show? There are a lot. Main ones being Star vs. MLP, Sophia the First, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Steven Universe in some areas, Once Upon a Time. If we're going to go a little more recent, in some ways The Owl House, in some ways She-Ra. Yeah. Well, this is Zephyr's theme that's playing. I need to get back on that grind and try and get it on Spotify. I don't know why I wasn't working on Spotify before. But I want to get all the main voice character themes on Spotify, Jellio. Does Afterlife exist in our world? Well, Not really. Rivers theme on Spotify and Apple Music, exactly. Rivers is out there. Oh, is that Zephyr's?
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you. I think like, this is gonna help. Oh my god, my voice. This is gonna help Sunny with inspiration for the magic form. Hello? That's so good. And even with like Zephyr becoming windy, I've always wondered how we're going to execute that. But like that's such a beautiful concept, dude. So as I was saying, yeah, Sunny, feel free to take inspiration from what Mr. Cole has done here with Zephyr's. Magic form concept. Because Sunny is actually working on that in the background. Well, apart from like the glacier assignment. Oh, the new Shira. Shira and the Princesses of Power. Not really, random girl. Senefa and Zephyr would be good partners in a fight.
No, that'd be plasma. Never mind.
Yeah. Huh.
I was gonna be like, maybe they can make a storm. I was like, oh wait, where are they gonna get the lightning from?
I guess like they'd make fog, right?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Zephyr's just wind, and Senefa's clouds. All they need is just like they can make a tornado.
Exactly.
Wait, can Senefa make rain?
No. Good question, though. Thank you, Ronnie. Oh wait, you finished your OC, right?
Yeah.
Should I just fill out the form for you then? And I'll just like write down your answers?
Yeah, if you would like.
I will do that right now. Jesus. Okay, wait. Where is... There it is. Speed running this form. Okay. Let's just do that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Your name, Mystical. What do you want your SROC to look like? Please leave a short description. Height, eyes, figure, hair, skin tone. Well, let's do height.
5'5".
Everything else is described and it is shown in the drawing. An image might help. Can you quickly export your that and then put it in the crowd people channel? Do you see that? It's under official promo. I'll just tag you in it.
There it is.
Beautiful. Okay, extra details. Whatever. Do you have any other ideas for how simple star motifs or dark muted purple or pink can be incorporated into your designs?
I'm gonna look at my thing again. Oh, I think you could. Yeah, this would replace the star. I mean, the flower. But it could be replaced by something like this.
Oh, cute. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Also, we have officially canonified your Zephyr magic form.
What?
We have officially canonified your Zephyr magic form. That's canon. I mean, dying completion. when? That's
And there's Sinefa.
Sanefa's magic form. Also, I'm officially canonifying the thing that we're doing with the eyes. Looks so stunning. Oh my god, also what you did with the hair? Wait. It's actually so good, and like, if you, it looks like this has been painted. Oh my god. The way you ate, the way the color theory is color theorying. Can you guys please hype Mystical up in the chat for this? How can you not be hyping Mystical up right now?
Thank you.
I'm okay, Dev. Aww. Thank you, Den. Also, you guys, if you have any TikTok ideas, please speak your truth now, because it might come to fruition like Daniel's will. Mystical, you are freaking amazing, and I love every art piece of yours. Mystical, you have amazing art skills.
Thank you.
Showing off the backgrounds. Interesting, interesting. Something of the sort. Something of the sort.
If you would like to suggest other characters, I just make silly little power forms. I'll do it.
Oh my god, guys, whose power forms do you want to see?
Because so far I've been in a, oh, make them look so cool phase.
Oh, you're doing it. Let's let the chat decide who she magic forms next. Hazel.
Oh, Hazel does have a form, doesn't she?
Yes, but the thing is, like, same with Zephyr's. It's not like the full one. So like it's like that's like the first phase. Like the one you drew of Zephyr, for example, is like, we would say like the third phase, like where he's becoming wind. So if you want to do Hazel, you can like do more of Hazel actually becoming like plant life. We already but yeah, guys, Hazel and Crescenta already have magic form concepts. Think of others. Oh, people were really insistent on Hazel. Do what you want. Do what you will. No. That's outdated. That's outdated. Sorry, I know Sunny wouldn't like that.
Oh.
Let me tell you which one is not outdated. Here we are. I'll give you this. I'll give you this. This is the best thing. I'll put it inside of no mic. Someone said, oh, Glacier. That would be interesting too.
Oh, Glacier would be so... That'd be very interesting. How do I put ice to that form?
Bro's jawline is so sharp that it's ice. Ooh. Okay. While you do that, let me see. I might be making my own little sunny sauna for the crowd. I will attempt to get started on. Oh, that's a good one too. Someone just said, just don't turn him into Elsa. Mystical's doing Hazel. Yes, Daniel. How many kingdoms are... Yep, that was answered. And yes, we will totally notice your personas, puppeteers. There are kingdoms based off of Slavic countries. Do you want to name a few specific ones and we'll see? Cool. Okay. You're a big fan. Thank you, puppetees. And I'm glad we inspire you. Forms of entertainment. There are pretty much, honestly, that's one thing that's almost the same. You know, movie type things, TV show type things, books. Audiobook kind of things. Yes, Indonesia was touch. I think Dev will tell you which one specifically or which. If not, if you want me to do it, I can do that too, Dev. Do cores follow Pokemon rules like Fire Plant? I don't think so. Oh, that's super cool, Mystical. So good. Me just clapping for the rest of my life, even in sleep. Like, never mind. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. The flower freckles. The petal freckles. That's so good. That is so good. This is canon. This is canon. This is canon. This is canon. Hello? Hello? Those are not horn or antlers, they're branches. You're having fun with this, Mystical. Oh my god. That's incredible. It just keeps getting better. I mean, we need water to clean your throat. I will do that soon. Plasma is grease coated, yes. White streak hair boy with trauma. Soon I can use finally I have them all meme. Yes, a bit of both. Bye, Daniel.
And there's Hazel.
Oh my god. The detail, the shading, literally everything about it. This is like, I think if anyone asked what the core forms are, I would show this concept art because like it demonstrates like exactly like what the max is. Like of them really tapping into their elements. That's so creative, dude. The way you like incorporated everything. So good. Guys, doesn't Hazel look amazing?
So does the veins only appear on the hands?
Well, honestly, at this point in the magic form, it would make sense for it to appear on the face too, yeah. Period. Yes, yes.
Ah, crud, I put that on the wrong layer. Ew, whoops. I think the last one, and I'm going to be speed running this.
Glacier,
Yeah.
you got this.
this is gonna be difficult. Wait a minute.
Is this our new longest stream? No, not yet. And yes, River does have a savior complex. What a great 30k special. Oh my god, we just got a new High Guardian Spice comment. Someone said, wow, I'm enjoying this already. I feel like this is a better High Guardian Spice. We will make the information available on the server soon. That does sound somewhat in character, Puppeteers, yes. Oh my god, this is so cool. Also guys, I'm sorry if I'm like not answering questions as thoroughly. Puppetees, I promise I was answering questions just like yours, like really in depth a couple minutes ago and hours ago, I guess. It's just, you know, we're nearing the end and everyone's a little fatigued. Mostly Mystical, I'm sure. On the grind, what do you think the worst kingdom? And also, Dev, thank you so much for carrying the chat in these trying times. What do you think worst kingdom for non-royal would be? Fire? Ancestry? Yes, mortals do move kingdoms sometimes, but it is a bit difficult depending on where you're going.
Alright, I think.
Oh my god! It's just like Frozen. This is like hyper realistic. I love it. And yeah, puppetees, if you and just everyone, I promise we will answer these questions better next time, okay? But oh my god. Mystical. The hair and the way, like, the way you drew it is so accurate to like the texture of ice. And like how he like became a little like more pale, as in like, you know what I mean? Like cold. So good. Export! Everything must be exported. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Mystical did an incredible job with the animation, with their OC, with the magic form concepts, with Isla, Zephyr, Glacier, Hazel, and that Crescenta poster. So much has been done today, and I don't even know how you did it, Mystical. Everyone please hype Mystical up in the chat, like more than you ever have before.
Currently exporting. Alright, I think that should be it. What channel should it go to?
Okay, everyone, keep praising Mystical. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today, and stay tuned for the next TikTok. And yes, please put it in official promo. Mystical. So everyone, have an incredible rest of your day, and we'll see you on Sunnyside.